Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily Oracle reading for the 25th Tuesday, 2022 of October. The cards have been shuffled and divined. This is a little broadcast message. I lost a cousin yesterday, and my heart is a little heavy. And in her honor, I want to remind you, particularly you melanated people, to use your sunscreen. I don't know about you, but I spend a lot of time outdoors. I'm an outdoors person. I love the sun. I love the weather. I love the elements. But the sun will harm us all. Now, she was well melanated, a chestnut brown, yet she died of skin cancer. And it was not an easy journey. So, for those of you who still don't believe melanated people can get skin cancer, recognize it to be true and act accordingly. Rest in peace, Andrea Lay. Well, the first card that was drawn is from the Work Your Light deck, and it is Rama. Rama is a Celtic word that means you are being called to greater things. You are being called to journey of an inward place. I don't know whether for you it is a physical place, but your soul will let you know. But your soul is being called to journey, to go somewhere, whether it is physical or whether it's literal or figurative. You will know your soul is being called to a place where you will get your next instruction. A lot of times we spend a lot of time in busyness and doing, and we don't know where exactly we're supposed to be being. Particularly women, we think that we just do, and I know some men too, until you drop. However, was this the journey you were to be on? I know we find a lot of joy in service, a lot of us do. However, there will always be service, and there will always be things that you are to do while you're here. And the journey inward gives us direction as to what that thing is and what those things are. Some of us have found our place or our places, and we're working in those areas. And then some of us are still searching. Recognize when you find your place, it is your place and your place only. Don't argue with anybody as to whether you should be there or how you should perform there. Just do what your soul is calling you to do in the way it is being called for you to do. The second card is from the Power of Love deck, and it is Joy. Joy. Well, joy, this card says, is born of living in happiness, grace, and gratitude. It's a celebratory feeling from bringing those things together. So, even in loss, we are to find the joy, because we are not to judge as to whether or not things should be the way they are, because they are the way they are, so that we learn to accept the Creator's direction, whether we like it or not. We are to find joy and to use it to uplift our fellow humans. Because I know that you know some people who always seem to have been bathed in a bit of joy each day. And yet we know some people that carry a scowl all the time. And we can't say that they are not joyous within, but we need them to send a note to their face, right? Because you can't spread the joy that you have within if you can't bring it outward. And the final card in this reading is vision. It is a number 8, because our vision is eternal. We are always seeing from our soul things that we have seen. I might lose some of you now in other lives. And whether you totally agree or have an inkling of agreement that we have been here before, we can always look at the babies who are so rich in intelligence and say, that child knows more than it should know. That child is remembering. And when we spend time in meditation, we get our direction. We can use the vision. Even in loss and in devastation of the moment, what we need to know is something greater is coming our way. Because we weren't sent here to live a life of sadness and malady. We were sent here to raise each other's vibrations, to raise them high until we meet again. All fractals recognizing the peace, the love, the unity of one human connection. So I challenge you to find the joy and recognize that the vision, whatever it is that you see through your natural eye, if it is not bringing you joy, there's a greater vision to be seen, and you are being called to sacred places, whether that be in your mind, whether that be under a tree, where other folks have found sacred vision. We are being called to raise our vibrations daily. This is the message for Tuesday, October the 25th. Thank you for your time. Be well, and namaste. The joy is waiting for you to recognize its presence.